In these messed up times when they're holding us down, we gotta lift our voice and adjust the crown, because surviving in this crazy world means you gotta rise up and get lifted, girl. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, CC Jean. It is Monday, February the 15th, 2021, and I am back with a new post. Today, I'm bringing y'all part 2 of my very practical money management series entitled The Coin Collection. And it's where I'm going to share some practical wisdom with you all that I unfortunately gained the hard way by enduring years and years of financial bondage. So I just wanted to kind of share with y'all what I learned. You know, unfortunately, we assume that people know more than they do, especially us educated folks that went to the, prestigious schools and everything. We're supposed to have this all figured out. We're supposed to know what we're talking about. And many of us do. But sadly, you got folks like me that fall through the cracks and just frankly just didn't know what I didn't know and made some dumb decisions because I didn't know it. And I don't want anybody to go through the pain of financial bondage if they don't have to. So that's why I decided to do this little series, The Coin Collection. And today's post is entitled, Let Me Hold a Little Something. And you know what that means. When somebody say, let me hold a little something, they want to borrow some money. And they give you those promises, well, I got you on payday and on Friday. I'm going to get you on the 1st. I'm going to get you when I get my income tax. I got you. Doggone well, you ain't going to see that money no more. Because reality is when people borrow money, they don't have it to begin with. And that's the craziest part of borrowing money and getting into debt. We buy into this lie that we're going to have this money in 2 weeks or a month or whatever. Why would we have it then if we didn't have it now? It just doesn't make any sense. But somehow to the borrower's mind and the desperate person's mind, it just makes perfect sense. I need $400 today and I'm going to give it back to you on my payday. But I ain't going to have no extra $400 on payday. Houseway. But anyway, bottom line is borrowing and debt is frankly of the devil. I mean, the credit cards, the loans, and let's not even get into the payday loans because those come from the absolute basement of the pit of hell. Them payday loans ain't nothing but the devil, period. Lying to you, trying to tell you going to have all this money in 2 weeks. Just write me a check. I know you going to have it. We ain't going to have it. But anyway, when I look back, though, and think about how my situation started. It started at Howard University, my alma mater, that I love dearly. But at Howard, you kind of got to be on point. Folks' hair be slayed. They be having the latest brands. Everybody looking fly and cute. And I had a good 5 outfits. That was it. That's all I was working with. I had 5 looks. And I kept switching them looks up between 2 pair of shoes and couldn't afford to get my hair done, but every, 3 to 4 months or something. And came across them credit card tables one day. Set up in the Blackburn Center. Filled out some paperwork. Next thing I know, 3 weeks later, so I had a brand new spanking Discover card in my door mailbox with a $1,000 limit. Okay? When I tell you I was on the first Metro smoking to Wheaton Mall, I burnt a hole in that mug. I mean, the first day burned it up. Getting me some clothes, getting me some shoes, a new jacket. I'm from California, didn't even have a good coat for real. I burnt a hole in that sucker, and sadly, it started a pattern for me where I just thought it was a quick and easy way to get some of the things that I needed or thought I needed now. Don't want to wait, want to be on the same level as everybody else. So I'm going to go ahead and get this now. I'm going to pay it back. I ain't had no $1,000 to begin with. How am I going to pay it back? I think I was married with children before that Discover card got paid off. No lie. It's just a mess. But it just, for me, began this pattern of me, I guess, trying to borrow my way into equality or borrow my way up to somebody else's level instead of waiting on God to take me there, trusting him, trusting in my own work ethic to get me there, just wanting it now. And then when you start having kids and everything, then it becomes a necessity. You got to charge the Pampers because you don't want pee all over your couch. I mean, so it starts off being because you want stuff, but it ends up being because you can't eat unless you borrow. And that's a really, really horrible place to be. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. So today I'm going to explore a little bit in this post entitled, Let Me Hold a Little Something Again. What is in our minds when we think it makes sense to borrow money now that we don't have and pay it back later when we know we ain't gonna have it? What is that about? So I'm gonna explore that a little bit more, but I want you to think about the thought for the day for now, which is this. Every time you borrow, you're borrowing from your future self. And the question for the day is, are you in the habit of borrowing? I'd like you to think about it. Let me know. Do you have a problem with it? Is it an addiction? Do you need to slow down? Why are you doing it? What is it all about? So we're going to look at that today in today's post. Check it out, www.getliftegirl.org. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And come back next week for part 3. But I'm going to be getting a little bit into savings and better money management in general. So check out today's post, and I'll see y'all next week for part 3 of the coin collection. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace. Hey family, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the latest blog post at www.getliftegirl.org. See y'all later. This crazy world means you gotta rise up and get lifted, girl.